When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFB this year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Blue Devils will put toe to leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Georgia Tech's offense will go to work first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Yellow Jackets will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Dyer. Buys a little time. They're working that left side. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Wolf. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that 1st down and keep the offense on the field.
The Yellow Jackets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides the back on the option, the give. Looking for the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the...
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Duke's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Back to throw, it's Mahan. Fakes to grab.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Here's the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it, floating down toward the earth. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Spits it out to the back. He's got it. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Just feeds the running back. Makes him talk to the hand. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. Throws to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying play action. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Fired in from the red zone for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
Working that left side now. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air. It's Mahan. Here comes the heat. Turning it on. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
He's going to run it. At the 40, there he goes.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Quick release on the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 3rd down play. From the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Carney. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, it's Mahan. Finds his man down the middle. He stopped right at the 15-yard line. Needed a little bit more to move the chains. Chip shot field goal from here, but will they go for it on fourth down? On the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Duke.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a two-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Ward. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Off the play fake on first down. Throws for the tight end. Working on the right. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Moving away from pressure. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He might want another play. To the air, it's Dyer. He wants it all. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. And off to Jones. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him, and doesn't that opposing team know it?
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll open the second half with a run. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Complete on third down. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Blue Devils, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Under fire. He'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Mahan. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run the option. Gives it on the option. Brings it to the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Smashes through the tackle. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Mahan. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Buys a little extra time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Bringing it back. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. I mean, sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He'll bring it out. It's Wolf. He steps out of bounds across the 30 at the 33-yard line. Nice work there by the return team. decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Give to the running back. Find some fresh air. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. The Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Back to pass, it's Mahan. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Touchdown, Duke! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. Nice move there. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll do it himself. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running to Green. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing. There he goes. Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Going for the big play. Pulls in the deep ball. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And here they come almost all the way back. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. They stop him short of the mark. Turn it over on downs. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say, going for it all. Touchdown, Duke! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this team's belief in their self. I love the way they respond. Listen, you're playing against a ranked team, a perceived better team. You get down early, but you don't quit, Jesse. You keep fighting, and they took the lead in this football game. You talk about heart and belief, they got it.
You're absolutely right, David. And that's one of the things this coaching staff is always harping.
He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. And off to Jones. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Let's go, right.
Looking to throw, it's Mahan. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
The Yellow Jackets line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Mahan. Finds his man, it's Gibbs. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the marker, it's Carney. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. They're dealing with a second and long.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Rushes on him. Had to get rid of it quickly. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful.
Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it, a late touchdown. Probably window dressing, but still a sliver, albeit very slight.
You get the touchdown, but there's not a lot of time left, so you need to get the onside kick. You may have time for one more play, one shot to throw it in the end zone and somehow see if you can steal this game.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They'll run the option. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the line,